Greetings, punks, goths, metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folk. How are you all doing? My name's John and welcome aboard. Well, today I'm going out for a little walk and I'm meeting up with some of my friends, Michaela, Darius and his son Alex, and we're going to a place called Carrbrook village. Now it's a really nice place and we're going to go for a little stroll around there, not a really rigorous walk. But there's some lovely countryside round there too. So there's an interesting historical building there. Well, there's a few actually, but one of them, it's a social club. It's called Buckton Vale Social Club. And it's in an old building called the Institution. Now, I have been in it once and it's quite unusual. And we'll have a quick look at that before we get on the walk. So let's get into it. Hello, Salem. Going out today, you don't mind, dear? I won't be long. So Michaela was brought up in this village, as I was saying. So Michaela will probably know a little bit more about the institution, the Buckton Vale Social Club. So what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, well, my partner Darius, who's now 54, like me, he won a dance contest in the upstairs room behind me here. So, you know, it was always going on and happening in the Buckton Vale Institute, as it was known for us. Yeah, it's quite sort of, the people who used to go, and I'm talking in the 1970s, used to go every single week. And I remember my mum and dad going in one week and they sat down and they got themselves, like, you know, half a lager and lime or a baby sham or whatever you had then. And immediately this elderly couple came up to them and said, "You're in our seats, you'll have to move." So you can imagine what it was like in there. Not quite League of Gentlemen, but sort of slightly going that way. And then I entered a competition when I was about 9 there, and I won a single, a record called Chilly Willy. So that's it really. That's the only information I've got on this place.
So my memories of this sort of place was being a teenager and there'd be some family do or event on, and that horrible song would come on, the Birdie song, and as a teenager it was the last thing you wanted to be dancing to. Then one of your aunts would drag you up going, "Come on, don't be shy," and they'd drag you up, and then all your friends would be laughing. So yeah, we're just walking through the village now. As you can see, the hills are right at the back of it. I go up there quite often, but it's a really nice little village. So we're just having a walk up now to Cowbury Green, is it?
Yes.
And we're going to have a walk up to the reservoir. And it's nice up there, and there's a few little walks round it. It's one of my favourite spots is up there. Also, I hope all the tadpoles are out. There's like thousands last year, so we'll have a look.
Yeah, I was just saying, John, about the reservoir that's actually on our right here.
Yeah.
When I was a little girl, you used to be able to actually get in here and walk round it. And also, some people used to be able to swim in it, and there used to be some bricks that you could move out of the wall, which meant that you could walk up the bricks to climb over the wall to actually get in.
Right.
But I don't think you were meant to. There was a man who lived at this house, and if you were caught, he'd come and tell you off.
Right.
So I don't think we should try it now either.
So you lived there from being...
I was 3-year-old when I moved up here, and we lived on Thorn Bank.
Okay.
And then we moved when I was about 11.
Okay.
We moved down to a place called Brentwood Close in Staley Bridge.
Okay.
And we missed it up here. So we moved back when I was 11 still. We're only down there for about 10 or 11 months. And we lived on South View then. So yeah, I lived there. I think I moved when I was about 25, 26, something like that. So I spent a lot of my time in Carrbrook.
So did you live at home for quite a long time?
Yeah. I lived with mum and dad for quite a bit when we went. I moved out and got my own house, then I went back for a bit. So yeah, but I loved it here. I wish we'd never moved from here.
You used to go on some walks with your dad?
Yeah, we used to go in the quarry.
Yeah.
All through the quarry.
Yeah,
and
I've been
then
up there.
sometimes we'd walk over the tops into Millbrook to see my grandma, and we actually moved. The first time we moved away from Carbrook village was about 3 nights before the Calparina explosion happened.
Oh right,
So there was a big explosion at the factory, Calparina.
was it a printers or something?
It made like textiles, if I
Oh,
remember
right.
rightly, like materials and printing like that, and there was a big explosion.
Was there
and
any
loads
injuries?
of people, I can't remember, but a lot of people had to be evacuated.
Oh right, I've heard
So,
about that print, the fabric place.
Yeah, that's right. It's just
right.
round. It's just round here behind me.
Yeah.
So where I am, there's like a new estate
Yeah.
that was built through these trees.
Right.
That sort of backs onto the path here now that we've
Yeah.
just come up at Cowbury Green.
Yeah.
And Calparina was, I can't say Calparina. Calparina was round the back there.
Right.
And a lot of people originally who lived in the village when I was a little girl used to work at Calparina.
Right.
A lot of the elderly people that lived in the village had worked at Calparina.
So probably a lot of the ones were going to the Buxton Vale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think they were doing some kind of game when I went, writing stuff down.
yeah, I can
It was like they had
imagine.
quite old-fashioned games, you know,
Yeah.
where you had to. They had like rules like go and get your ticket first, and then. But yeah, it's quite quaint, and from what I believe, the people who go there absolutely love it.
Oh yeah, it's a lovely village, but
Yeah.
I don't think it was ever like fully going on
Yeah.
at the Institute. I don't think
Yeah.
they had like any swingers clubs are out going on.
No,
but,
no.
but down the bottom,
But they had did they ever have people like Bernie Clifton and stuff like that?
it was that sort of like
It was
all.
it was like that everywhere though in the 80s
yeah,
and 70s,
yeah.
wasn't
It
it?
was just like it were a big thing for people to go out to Institute. Do you know what I mean?
So also, while we're talking, I've been up to the castle, well the remains of the castle, it's like a moat,
Yeah.
in some of my old videos, and it's surprising not that many people know about it. Even in Ashton,
No.
Staley Bridge, you say about the castles as a medieval, and they're like, is
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. Well, when you think about it, the pub at the bottom of the road, so I'm not talking in the village.
No, I know
where
it's
we
not
are,
there now, is
but
it?
right at the bottom, that was called the Buckton Castle.
Yeah, and I've seen videos
Yeah.
on YouTube of it in the 80s in
Yeah,
there.
trust me, the Buckton Castle, when it were there, if you wanted what was known as a bit more of a rough night out,
Yeah.
you headed out of the village and you went down roads at Buckton Castle.
And what was it like being a bit different, being a bit alternative in those days?
I think I was always
Were they
sort of-
accepting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
always accepted for being a bit quirky.
Yeah, and
yeah.
I found, I was saying earlier in the video, a lot of these places, especially around Manchester, these little villages and towns, and especially Uppermill, really friendly people in
Yeah,
general,
oh,
aren't
yeah,
they?
Yeah,
I mean, there is a few weird remote places, but in general, it's really friendly.
yeah. No,
But anyway, thanks for having a chat with
No
us and giving us
problem.
a bit of insight.
Yeah.
It's because it's nice to hear the perspective of someone who's from here, because I'm like visiting when I come. So thanks.
oh, thanks, John.
So we're just coming up to near the reservoir now, Cowbury Reservoir, and some nice little walks and chill out spots around there, so we'll get cracking.
What, do you want a photo like that, yeah? Alright, 3, 2, 1. What are you doing?
So just at Cowbury now, we're going to have a little wander around.
Wild swim. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
Hi, I think I met you last time I was up here.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, I think we were chatting about walking on the tops. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to see if I can get over to this little island there. There's so many tadpoles last year, I can't see them at the moment. It's a bit disappointing. I was hoping to see loads of tadpoles again, there were none. Came this time last year and there were thousands and thousands. So this is a reservoir where we are at the moment. There's a little island I was on a minute ago. So we're just leaving that area and we're going to go to one of my favourite little spots. It's like a secret little spot. It's one of my chill out areas, and we're going to go there, sit there for a bit. So yeah, we're going to check it out today. I've got a can of pop with me. I'm hopefully going to put it in the stream for 5 minutes, get a bit cooler. So basically just turn the corner from where we were at the reservoir, and you're already getting well away from civilization, and that's the sort of thing I love on my walks, getting away from it all. Got a gentle little stream coming off the hills here. Should film it for an hour, make a YouTube video of relaxing nature sounds. What do you guys think?
Right, well, I can get across here. Fine up that.
It's going up a little further into this little ravine, but you notice the waters are nice and clear now coming off the hills. Got a can of pop to put in the water in a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So here's another of my favourite little secret chill out spots. Like a little mini waterfall, like loads of flat stones to sit on. Right, as you can see, I'm at my little favourite spot. I'm glad I've come out here today. It's been nice getting out with a few of my friends, Michaela, Darius' son, Alex, and yeah, it's not been a big strenuous walk. It's been a little chilled out stroll around Carrbrook and some of the countryside. And it's one of my favourite go-to places, and this place where I'm showing you now, this little waterfall, this is one of my secret chill out spots if I'm ever feeling like my stress is getting on top of me and it's getting out of control, which sometimes it does. I'll come here and have a good hour or two chilling out and just listening to the sounds of nature. So yeah, cool. I noticed I've got a few new subscribers recently. Cheers guys, and for all you guys that have been subscribed for a while, really appreciate you sticking with me. So there's a lot of history to Carrbrook. There's the prehistoric times, the Stone Age history of the hunter-gatherer camps. You've got the Roman road going through the area. You've got the medieval castle up on the moors. You've got more recent history from the Industrial Revolution in the area. So it is very rich in history, and probably one of the reasons why I like it. But the nature and countryside around here is fantastic as well. So yeah, it's one of the places I'd love to live. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to live in Carrbrook village. The other place I really love is Upper Mill, although it's very expensive to move there. But two local beauty spots that are really nice places, and in general really nice people, as they all are in these little areas around the city centre. There's lots of nice people in the city centre, but you get that edginess, which you'll know what I mean, in city centres, and just a bit of hostility at times. So can't be doing with that these days. Life's too short, isn't it? So I've just been cooling a few cans of pop in this cool water that's coming off the moors, and they're nice. Those are a Tesco Fruit Fusion Zero, and they're my favourite drink at the moment. But yeah, plenty of fresh cold water coming down to chill on. So I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, just an easy stroll with some friends. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give it a like and a subscribe. It really helps grow the channel, and I really appreciate it. More little froggies. This is why I couldn't find the tadpoles. That one. So anyway, until the next video, don't forget, be different, stay weird, stay free. Bye now.
Oh, oh, look at it. Oh, look, smiling for John. Oh, cute.
Look at that lovely Highland calf. Beautiful.
Oh, God.
I think that's what they're coming up. They're coming up for the food. Yeah, I've just got a couple of bags of sheep food. Yeah, that's what they're for.
Hang on a minute. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
That's what they've come here for, isn't it? They're waiting for.
All right.
Ah. So there's like a little trust shop. I've just got a can of pop and sell bags of feed for the sheep and for the chickens.
Do you want some, beautiful? And then we'll give some to John. Here. Do you want some? Oh, aren't you patient? Oops, hang on. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, is that nice?
Does he like it?
Yeah. Hello, there you are.